Mount Rainier in the distance. There are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Seattle Seahawks. On the Saints sideline, head coach Kellen Moore. His guys are perfect 2-0 to start the year. On the other side for the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And leading them out, their veteran quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. The numbers there for Camaro from a week ago. 17 carries, 72 yards.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Now a first down carry. It's Camaro. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The Saints at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And a pretty quick burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Washington now out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Now Breeze. He gets it to Cooks. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. So here come the Seahawks now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Here's 3rd down and 4.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Here's Wilson to throw. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he is going to have the Seahawks first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now it's Wilson. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Right there in coverage is Foye Aluakon. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And you look at this Saints defense. And he's taken down here by the Saints. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Throwing now is Breeze. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
A gain of 14. And the Saints 1st down.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
You remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not...
And a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And his throw here is incomplete. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And he's going to be met behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Wilson. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. And you look at the Saints defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up fourth.
Brings up fourth down.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Oh, what a move. We're scoreless after one. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Breeze now. This to Graham on the short pass. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Breeze going to throw. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Camaro. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Going quickly here to Thomas. He'll get it to the 40. Sweet little move in there, but couldn't get much yardage out of it.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, it's Breeze. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Here comes the Saints punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll check this down to Lynch, complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
He's out of bounds at the 11.
To throw is Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Throwing is Wilson. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now Breeze. That will dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Kamara up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First down, New Orleans.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now Breeze. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Breeze. This to Graham on the short pass. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Breeze now to throw. Thomas brings it in. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Saints first down.
Here's Breeze to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Holding offense.
So So that's going to push him back half the distance.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Breeze. It's caught left side by Cooks. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 2nd and 2. To throw is Breeze. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And that is no good. And that will keep this a 2-point game. So halftime here out west, let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And it's the Texans QB, a 17-yard touchdown pass. The Texans move to 2-1. They get the victory here. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And here's the running back for the visiting team. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Colts are going to wind up winning by 17. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And here's the Falcons wideout. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Falcons get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Wilson. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd.
It's now 3rd down.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
That's another Seahawks first down.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Wilson on the keeper. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks.
First down.
They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Might we see our first touchdown of the game. Here's 1st and goal.
And the Seahawks first down.
They'll run with Lynch. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Saints.
They go up the middle with Lynch. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Spins away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing now is Breeze. This to Graham on the short pass. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Now Breeze. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's another Saints first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Tough to imagine any team wanting to give a player like this up in a trade, but I know they're happy to have it.
It is amazing, isn't it? But we have seen big-time guys change teams. Jimmy Graham, Brandon Marshall, and their new teams are really excited to have them because they provide big-time targets.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's to pick up a 3. Brings up
Breeze now.
7.
And he'll get it right back to Washington. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's third down. Again has it complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
On first and goal, Washington. And he stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Seahawks 11-yard line.
Breeze going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. To throw, it's Breeze. Over the middle, complete. That's Graham. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's fourth and goal.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on fourth down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on fourth down.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Saints take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal.
Seahawks 7.
So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the score that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. There's Wilson to throw. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
The Seahawks send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Saints first down. It's a gain of 10. And
they'll look to throw here on first down. Same connection, Dulcich once again. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
He gets it to Thomas. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner, as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
Holding. Offense.
So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play. Now Wilson. A quick hitter complete. It's Baldwin. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Wilson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Results.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
Fair catch.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start the drive with Washington. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Now Breeze. This is caught by Gill. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Gain of 7. First down, Saints.
Up the middle they go. Washington. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They'll run, it's Washington. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Here's Breeze to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And a Seahawks. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Through the middle of the field. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Extra point forthcoming. And that makes it 14-10. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. A solid stiff arm. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football. Just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points. That doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try to put the ball in the end zone yourself.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. Breeze now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a play fake. Breeze. Now he's going to step up and run.
17 more yards. That's another Saints first down. He's a gain of 17 yards. And the Saints
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. To throw is Breeze. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw, Breeze. On the out route, this ball complete to Graham. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Breeze. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow! Wow!
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down 17-14. A little over 30 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Now Wilson gets this to Moore. And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Wilson to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing now is Wilson. Short throw to Disley. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Up the middle, it's Lynch. Bulldozes past him. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here on the closing stages.
Motown Lynch with the game-winning touchdown.
Perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. 17. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a
Well,
premium.
folks, that is game. Marshawn Lynch with the game-winning touchdown. That was insane. That was just crazy. Oh, my goodness. We have to watch the highlight.
And you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the Seahawks, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Game-winning touchdown right there, Chad. Oh, my goodness.